morning everyone, it's Mrs. Harrison here again. I hope you're all doing well. I have today's story for you on Friday, and as you can see behind me, it is Cat Kong. Now this book only arrived yesterday in my house. It was delivered via Amazon, and the reason we ordered this book is because it is written by Dav Pilkey, who hopefully most of you will recognise that name as a very famous author of Captain Underpants books and Dogman and several others. So a firm favourite author in our house, and this is his latest book, Cat Kong. I want to let you know, give you some context to this story. These pets here, these are Dav Pilkey's pets, and they are the stars of his book. So let's begin. One dark and perilous night, 3 mouse explorers sailed towards a strange, uncharted island. Captain Charles Limburger steered the tiny vessel, while Dr. Vincent Varmint and his beautiful assistant Rosie Rodent looked on. When they reached the island, the 3 explorers were astonished. A group of natives were performing an ancient ceremony, offering up sacrificial can of tuna and fish and repeating a mysterious chant. Here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty kitty. Suddenly, the island began to tremble. Crashing through the thick forest came the most frightening creature ever known to mousekind, the mighty Cat Kong. Meowing and hissing ferociously, the colossal cat took 3 giant kitty steps and tripped over the tuna fish can. Clunk! Cat Kong bumped his head on the ground and was knocked out cold. If only we could bring him back to the city with us, said Dr. Varmint. No, replied Rosie Rodent. It would be wrong to take this creature away from its natural habitat just to satisfy our scientific curiosity. Forget science, squeaked Dr. Varmint. Think of the money we could make. So the 3 explorers wrapped Cat Kong in a giant burlap bag and tied him tightly to the ship. As they sailed back to the great city of Mouseopolis, they took special care not to let the cat out of the bag. Several days later, in downtown Mouseopolis, Dr. Varmint unveiled his discovery to a sold-out crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, he squeaked in a mouse voice, I give you Cat Kong, the 9-lived wonder of the world. The audience cheered. Cat Kong, however, was not amused. The towering tomcat hissed and meowed wildly. Do not be afraid, Dr. Varmint told the crowd. There is no way this creature can escape. I repeat, there is no way this creature can escape. Well, actually, I could be wrong about that. Soon, the city of Mouseopolis was in a panic. The ferocious feline tore through the streets, knocking down buildings, ripping up power lines and generally causing quite a ruckus. Captain Charles Limburger rushed off to organise a counter-attack team while the beautiful Rosie Rodent watched the destruction from her apartment window. Help! Cried the engineer. The cat's got my train! Help! Squealed the butcher. The cat's got my tongue! Help! Shrieked Rosie. The cat's got me! Soon, the crazed cat was heading straight for the top of the Romano Inn, with the beautiful Rosie tailing behind. A fleet of airplanes quickly flew into action, but their weapons were useless against the meowing menace. It seemed as if nothing could stop the terrifying Cat Kong. Then, suddenly, a squeaking ray of hope rocketed through the thick clouds of gloom and despair. Captain Charles Limburger, to the rescue! Captain Limburger had a plan. He swooped close to Cat Kong and held out a red package tied with gold ribbons. You can see it just there. Hey, Cat, he shouted. Look what I've got. He circled again, shouting, "You'll never guess what's inside this package!" Cat Kong stared intensely at the red package. With each passing second, the colossal kitty's interest grew and grew. Finally, Cat Kong couldn't stand it any longer. He had to find out what was inside that package. With one swift paw, the puzzled pussycat reached out for the red package and lost his balance. Meow! When the dust settled, a crowd of mice gathered to view the final resting place of the mighty Cat Kong. "He's fallen," said one mouse. "And he can't get up," said another. "Well," said the chief of police, "it looks as if beauty killed the beast." "No," said Dr. Varmint, as he looked sadly into the glowing red horizon. "It was curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat." And that's the end of that story. So if you know the story of King Kong, you will definitely have recognised it. Hopefully some of you children might be watching this in Key Stage 2 will have picked up on some idioms included in that book, and certainly some of the adults might have noticed it. It's quite a fun book, and that's why I wanted to leave it on a Friday. Now, later today, I think probably in about an hour, or if not, by the time this is uploaded, it might be about now, we're going to be doing another sing-song, all of us together, Ode to Joy, Ode to Peace, for our sing-song together on Friday, and I'll hopefully be able to share with you the next part of our Easter story as well later on this afternoon. Thanks very much. Bye.